everyone, welcome to Books and Brains. In the introduction video, I mentioned we are soon going to start a series of tenses. This is the first video of that series. Today we are going to discuss in detail present indefinite tense, also known as simple present tense. Before we start our lesson, I want to give you quick reminders. When I say first person singular, it means he, she, or it. When I say first person plural, it means I, you, we, and they. Now let's discuss some important points related to sentence structure of present indefinite tense. Helping verbs are the most important part of a sentence. They not only help us to complete the sentence, but also help us to identify the tense. For positive sentences of present indefinite tense, we do not have any helping verb. For example, I like ice cream. For negative and interrogatives, we have helping verbs do and does. For example, I do not like painting. Do I like painting? The use of do and does is discussed in detail later in the lesson. While constructing sentences of present indefinite tense, we use the present form or the first form of the verb. For example, run, swim, walk. When we have a subject, first person singular, we add s or es at the end of the verb. For example, runs, swims, eats, leaves. When our subject is first person plural, we simply use the present form of the verb. For example, sleep, walk, brush, love. Now let's discuss when we use present indefinite tense. We use present indefinite tense to report something that is permanent in nature. For example, your place of residence or your occupation. Examples are we live in New York. She works as a teacher. Present indefinite tense can also be used to describe your routines. For example, I take tea in the morning. The baby sleeps at 10. Facts are also reported by using present indefinite tense. For example, the sun rises in the east. The earth revolves around the sun. We also report our schedules using present indefinite tense. For example, the flight leaves at noon. Our class starts at 9. Here is a list of vocabulary that helps us to identify how frequently an action is being done. These words are always, never, rarely, often, every, and occasionally. So, when we have to report frequency of an action, we also use present indefinite tense. Now let's discuss how to use present indefinite tense for sentence construction. We'll start with subject as first person plural, that is I, you, we, and they. When our subject is first person plural, for positive sentences, we simply use the present form of the verb. For example, the verb love. I love my cat. You love your cat. We love our cat. They love their cat. Now, when we have negative sentences for first person plural, we have helping verbs do not with present form of the verb. For example, I do not love my cat. You do not love your cat. We do not love our cat. They do not love their cat. When it comes to interrogatives with first person plural, we use do in the start of the sentence with first form of the verb. For example, do I love my cat? Do you love your cat? Do we love our cat? Do they love their cat? Now let's discuss the sentence structure of sentences where subject is first person singular, that is he, she, or it. When our subject is first person singular, we add s or es with the first form of the verb. For example, he sleeps, she sleeps, or it sleeps. When we have negative sentences with first person singular, we use does not with the first form of the verb. Here, I want to give you a reminder that with does in a sentence, we use the first form of the verb. For example, he does not sleep. She does not sleep. It does not sleep. When we have interrogatives with first person singular, we use does in the start of the sentence and we use the first form of the verb. For example, does he like ice cream? Does she like ice cream? Does it like ice cream? We have discussed all the aspects of present indefinite tense in detail. And now I have sketched an exercise for you. I hope all these concepts will help you to solve this exercise. Wherever you find any confusion, you can check for the concepts in the video. Before ending the video, I want to discuss some common mistakes we make while using present indefinite tense. We often add s or es with the verb even if the first person is plural. We often use present form of the verb with first person singular, whereas we have to add s or es at the end of the verb. And the most common mistake is adding s or es with the verb when does is used in the sentence. I hope after all this discussion, the concept of present indefinite tense will be easier for you to understand, and now you can easily solve the exercise. If you have any questions, you can leave them down in the comment section. Please don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button and press the bell icon. See you in the next video with solution of this exercise questions.